Hi, I'm Lou with another episode of My Car Story, and today I'm here with Andy, and he's got a survivor for you. Andy, your last name?
Welemin.
Andy, what year, make, and model is this one?
It's a 1962 Dodge Dart 440.
Let's take a look at our featured attraction. So one of the things with this car, and the sun's just come out on it, is the color. What's the color of this?
It's called Light Buff.
Light Buff. I don't know if I've had a car with that color, and I'll have you take a look at the front of that. First of all, back in '62, Andy, tell me a little bit about the selling for this car.
Well, they weren't big sellers because of the design.
And I noticed that the parking lights are under the other lights. You wouldn't normally catch them. I'll get closer to those so you could see those. And then they have this embedded emblem there, and because this is the Dodge 440, it's the upgrade package. You can see it's a survivor. You got a little paint there missing. Also, you could see the paint missing there. And wow, the sun has really hit that color. Let people take it in one more time. Like that. Let's go to the side of the car. Now, Andy, how long have you had it?
I just got it a couple of months ago.
So how did this one become part of your stable?
Well, I saw it for sale on a website, and it had such an attractive face. Some people said it was ugly, and I felt that it had a face that only a father could love, and I got lucky and I won the bid and it became mine.
There you go. There's your Dart 440. You've got your hubcaps there, your single mirror here. Notice how this chrome piece swoops up, this chrome piece drops down, probably a 440 touch, and even how it does that little hump right there with the proper glass still in it, and that little badge there. Very nice. And take a look at the back window. Kind of interesting how the curvature is of that. We'll look at that more when we turn it around, but let's take a look under the hood, shall we?
All right.
Now go ahead.
Look at that beauty. It's a 318.
That is good looking. The sun is beaming on it. We got a little snorkel there. There's our tag. Single master cylinder for the family. Nice. All right, let's fire it up, shall we?
All right.
Boy, that is smooth. Let me listen to it idle. Can you step on the brakes for a second? There's our brakes. You know what? Throw it in reverse for a second. Just like that. Okay, we'll put it back in neutral. Our single exhaust. Go ahead, one more rev. Just listen to it idle for a second. That is quiet. Wow. And this one, well, we're going to turn it around. Turn it around, and as we turn it around, you can see it almost looks like the tail light should be in the top, and maybe the reverse light's in the bottom, and they've kind of pitched them in a way that almost looks opposite of what you normally would. But definitely, there's no way to miss this. It looks like a turbine jet coming at you in the Dodge there. We have another one of those badges there, and you can see the paint, so when you washed it. And again, we'll feature that window in just a second, and we're going to show you some trunk and treats. So let's take a look at our trunk and treats. And as we get to our trunk and treats, these look like they are original. Are they?
Yes, they are.
Oh my goodness. Nothing like being in 1962 in your four-door and saying, gee, let's take all the safety out of our vehicle. Not that we have much, but we'll take out what we have. I did notice that.
The original label.
Yeah, and look at all like the wells almost inside this trunk. And here's some of our original brochures. Now I want to start with the color of this car, and there you can see it's buff. Shell beige and buff, and we have buff. So that's the 62 Dodge Lancer information there. We have our 62 operating instructions, and this all came obviously with the car. I'm being very careful with it, well, because it's 60 years old. I'll just show a few of the pieces. It's nice, the instrumentation, which of course we're going to see. That's great. I don't want to miss the brochure though. So we'll have a service manual. And then this is now, read this story of the new lean breed Dodge. You're going to like what's happening to Dodge. And it's interesting because at the time, people were not so sure that they were interested in this car. There's some interesting acceleration times. They're not so sure, but as time has gone past, you know, I have a statement that's, you know, cars get better looking with age. Here's the Dodge 440, Dart 440, excuse me. They get better looking with age, and this car clearly, when it pulls up to a car show, is going to draw a lot of attention. Look how they put the color pictures in there along with the other pictures. Have you seen another 62 Dodge Dart since you've had this one?
No, and I've watched closely.
And I'm sure that it's really, I don't know how many 62 Dodge Darts there are. There's the new lean breed, the two-door hardtop. It's just hard to find one. The Calico Horse. So this is a calendar of the cars. Wow, at that time. This is the compact, a Lancer, two-door, some of the seats, etc. of that. Well, that was some wonderful trunk and treats. And we're back. So I noticed we have the original Dodge Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We noticed that trim comes around. You've got these scallops in the back. And let me show you that angle right here. Nice, especially with that big chrome piece. And you can see that back window, what I was sharing with you, how it's very different from other cars. It almost has kind of a bullet nose Studebaker. May I open it?
Yes,
thank
absolutely.
you. I'm gonna just do this. You can see if we open this way, how that kind of opens there. Like so. And the material in the seat, we have the sun on it, so you can see that. Nice emblem there, which probably signifies more of that 440 styling. And we'll show that interior like so. The instruments, nice door panel, really clean. It's got some of the original stickers for the maintenance. I like the little drop down between us. There's that badge there. The push button. And are those the original miles?
That is all the original mileage, and it's fully documented to be correct that it is.
So it's not 134, it's 34. Wow. Well, that is great. It's just great. That's good stuff right there. And the mirror as well. Well, is this for the brake?
Yeah, that lights up red when the brake is set.
I like that steering wheel, the two-prong steering wheel.
Great horn too.
It's time for us to take it for a ride.
All right, let's do it.
Andy and I are here in the 62 Dodge Dart 440 the Survivor. How's it drive?
It drives great. It's really fun. It's got bias tires, so I can't go too fast.
You can. You just make a lot of squeaking noises.
Yeah.
Yeah, around every corner. Right. I'm just listening to it. It sounds good.
Yeah, it's got a nice exhaust sound too.
Yeah. I want to show people where we're going. Just take a look at the mountains back there. That's pretty for sure. So you've only had this for a little while. Have you had it to any car shows yet?
I had it to one little car show in my community, Casa Grande, and it drew a lot of attention.
Really? What were the reactions?
Most people had no idea what it was, but there was plenty of them that said, oh yeah, my granddad had one like that. My teacher had one like that.
My teacher had one like that. That's a good one. Yeah, this is great. Just look where we're driving. And it's smooth. Nobody's come up to you yet and tried to drag race, huh?
No, nobody's tried to drag race.
Nobody's putting the pedal down on you.
No, but with the bias pliers, I could leave some rubber, I'm sure.
Oh, that's funny. Well, first of all, I mean, I don't know how many of these are around. I don't know how many, you know, it's so different to see a 62 Dodge that it's really kind of exciting to see a 62 Dodge for sure. But I just love the fact that we got a chance to pull this one out. The four-door makes it just that family cruiser, so it's going to bring people back those memories.
It was so unique, that's why I bought it. I wasn't in the market for a car like this. I'm not a big four-door guy, but it was just, it has a face only a father could love too. I saw the front end of it and I go, oh my God, somebody has to give that baby a home.
Somebody has to give that baby a home. Well, it definitely, at the time, I don't think, it wasn't the greatest looking car in my opinion, but again, cars have a way of looking better with age, and this car clearly has picked up. I mean, like you said, you went to one car show and it was probably a fan favorite. I mean, what an amazing vehicle it is to see today. And it does bring up great memories. It's a time traveler. We're back in 1962. Right now, both of our hair is black, and I feel very, very, very good. So let me just show people where we're at, too. If this isn't the best little ride, isn't it? Just fantastic. And with the 318, it was the option. Oh, look at you.
It doesn't go like a big 440 or a Hemi, but it goes good.
I didn't even expect it to go this good. That was impressive. That was better than I thought. That was a lot better than I thought. I'm impressed by that power. I'm not overly impressed by that power, but I'm impressed with that power. That was great. Andy, what a fun time. So much fun. Lots of smiles in this car. I think that's it about. Miles and smiles. Thanks so much for being on My Car Story.
Oh, absolutely. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.